All right, welcome race fans. Tonight we're back here with the DSRL Racing League here at USA, and this is going to be an exciting race. We've got a huge field here tonight, and we're ready to rock and roll. Let me just let these guys know here that we are ready, and they should be sending guys out. And should be sending guys out there. Now they're going to go through heat races first, or qualifying races before we get to the heat races. So and they'll be short-lived, but they'll be all right. We'll get through it, and these guys are going to put on a good show for you tonight here. I have no doubt in my mind. Double checking everything here, make sure everything is kosher. So we should be ready to rock and roll any second here. Just trying to get last minute things rounded around here, and kind of going over some last minute things there with some of the people. And yes, it looks like they are getting ready to go out now. All right, 5 at a time this time. They're going to be trying 5 drivers at a time. So this will be pretty interesting. See how tonight goes here. But coming up is going to be Brock Garris, Cole Morgan, Craig Levan, Braden Mickley, and Mike Peterson. Mike Peterson's going to lead them out. Hey, Brandon. Hey, good luck tonight there, Doyle. Doyle brand new to the league here tonight. And yeah, we'll see how he does. Gonna come out here with the boys tonight and play in the mud. Like we've got about 42 drivers, I do believe, out here tonight. Good night. It's gonna be a huge field. Woo, 42 of them. All right, they should be letting them loose here just a second for the first round of qualifiers. And there they go, green, green, green. Reason, I don't know. I gotta mess with the volume here just a little bit. I apologize. I'm having some problems here with yeah, give me a second here. I'm working on this. Hold on a minute. I apologize. I guess I was a little bit unprepared, but let me fix this real quick, because we got to get you guys some volume out there, right? For some reason I can't. Hopefully that's a little better. Gotta turn it up. Gotta turn it up, right? Gotta turn up the volume, baby. Mike Peterson taking the top spot. Brock Garris second. Peterson laying down a very fast time there of 20 points. I think that's 3. his fast. Yeah, 3:44 was his fastest time. So very nice lap. Brock Garris second. Braden Mickley hits a wall but comes in third. Greg LeVan fourth, and Cole Morgan fifth. Alright, looks like that's going to wrap it up for that group. Coming up next, going to be Nathan Davis, Trevor Royer. What happened? Camera. Oh. Something really messed up with my cameras. There we go, thank you. Jeff Peterson, Tim Smith, and Evan Schroeder coming up next. I think Tim Smith's going to lead them out. Oh, my camera. Something's kind of sticking there tonight for whatever reason, but could be iRacing. I don't know. Apologize for that, but Nate Davis, Trevor Royer, there's some great racers right there. Jeff Peterson, he's coming out. Evan Schroeder out on the track. They're ready to light this thing up. These are the 360s there, QT Bear. The 360 sprint cars is what they are. They're not the 305s or the 410s. These are the 360s. These guys really like these 360s. They're kind of a mediocre, you know, they got a lot of horsepower and you can really hang on to them pretty good. The 410s are a beast out there. All right, they're underway here. Green flag. Trevor Royer working up through the field, coming up to 14th so far on the list. He's got a long ways to go to get up there, but we've only had 5 qualifiers so far. Jeff Peterson takes it to 6th on the board. I may have... Can you hear me talking? I don't know. Maybe I got the cars up a little too loud. I don't know. Tim Smith takes it to 2nd. And Nathan Davis just tops the top of the leaderboard with a 20.185. Congratulations to him. Tim Smith in 3rd behind Mike Peterson. Now Tim Smith takes it to the top of the board with a 20.164. Jeff Peterson to 4th, Evan Schroeder to 8th, and Trevor Royer. Oh, Trevor just put it to 4th. Bumping Jeff Peterson back 1. Evan Schroeder's still looking for some speed out there. Coming down to the end here with these guys. Nathan Davis again tops the leaderboard. Boy, big race here the other night for Nathan Davis, winning some money, 140 bucks or something like that. He won in one of the races. That's awesome. Congratulations to him. And Tim Smith did top it again, so those two in a battle there. And Tim Smith just broke the 20-second barrier, folks, with a 19.988. Holy smokes. I'm telling you, that was wild right there. All right, coming up next, Anthony Lepresto, Mike Roxbury, Ernie Williams, Corey Zatinsky, and Chad Miller. Guys, we're getting ready to roll out. And we just had another one join too. 43 drivers now, folks. 43 of them going to be taken to the field tonight. Pretty wild. Yes, sir. Middle class there, Bear. Hey, thank you for joining us on Twitch there. Appreciate that, buddy. Hey, make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't already. We'd appreciate that. Folks, if you wouldn't mind, give us a thumbs up on the video. Please do subscribe if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV. We'd appreciate that as well. So. These guys are chomping at the bit, ready to get going, ready to do some racing here tonight. Got a couple of newcomers to the league here just tonight. Find them here. Doyle Lowrance coming in tonight. And another one, but I'm not sure if Mike Molnar, I think is how you say his name. Molnar. All right, they're off and going. Corey Zatinsky, 11th. Chad Miller in 12th. Corey Zatinsky just took over the 11th place. That's a tough name to say, Zatinsky. Mike Roxbury. Boy, these guys are battling it up hard right now. Looking for some speed. Anthony Lepresto to the 11th position. And the longer these guys go, the more this track does get wore down and makes it harder to get that speed out of them. But sometimes they always seem to come out with some great speed on them. So Corey Zatinsky takes it to 6th on the board. Ernie Williams to 7th. Anthony Lepresto 9th. Chad Miller 14th and Mike Roxbury 15th. These guys still looking for some speed. Roxbury not able to find too much. Anthony Lepresto 7th. Chad Miller just went to 8th. And Ernie Williams 9th. But Mike Roxbury could not get past that 15th position. But these are just the qualifiers. It doesn't really mean a whole lot. Just the qualifiers. And Chad Miller just went to 4th on the board overall. Wow, what a lap too. A 20.216. Alright, looks like that'll wrap up that round, folks. Alright, coming up next, we're going to have Ted Decker, John Batista, Paul Crumry. We're waiting on the other guys to join. All right, Ted Decker, John Batista, Paul Crumry, Zach Rounds. And there should be one more rolling out here in just a minute. Well, Bear, if you wouldn't mind, share that link out to some of your friends there. Get some of your buddies in here and watch. Help me get to be an affiliate. I would much appreciate that. That would be so cool. Oh, John Lepresto just dropped connection. Oops, that's not good. Hopefully he gets back in before it's time for him to qualify. They don't need to qualify, but oh, and Roger Wagner, he'll be the other one coming out. So that's our 5. Roger Wagner, Zach Rounds, Paul Crumry, John Batista, and Ted Decker. Yeah, there's the MaxSpeedTV on Ted Decker's car there up on the roof. There you go. You got a good visible view of that MaxSpeed. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ted. Appreciate that, buddy. Why these cameras seem to change a lot. There we go, up the green. Excuse me for this for a minute here, folks, so I get this kind of adjusted a little. Every time I get in here and I think I have it saved, but it doesn't save for some reason. I don't know why. have time to do this beforehand because as soon as I get in the room, they're ready to go racing. All right, here we go. Now we're good. Did I hit that twice? Yeah, I did. All right. Backgrounds takes the 9th on the board. John Batista 10th. Roger Wagner in 11th. All Crumb Ride Ted Deckard back here, still looking for some time, running 18th and 19th. Batista, they're battling with a Ted Deckard. That not that they need to be battling. Yeah, I know how to do it, but I thought I saved it, but apparently it's not saving for some reason. I don't know. I'll have to check into that later. Yeah, I know how to do it. Believe me, I've been around this long enough. I do know how to do it. All right, but thank you. I thank you so much there. I appreciate that. So John Batista comes in 9th, Roger Wagner 10th, Zach Rounds 11th, Crumry 18th, and Ted Deckard 19th. So speed, I think we're starting to see a little speed fall out of the track now. All right, up next going to be Braden Eiler, K.R. Stolfus, Lyle Johnson, Derek Walker, and we're waiting on one more to come in. Thank you. I appreciate that there, Canadian Sprint Car Racer. Yeah, I save it, but it just, for some reason, well, I take that back. You know, my computer did crash, and I had to reload Windows, so you know what? I probably did lose that. My bad. Whoops. Yeah, my bad. All right, they're rolling out here. Derek Walker. Still only seeing 4 of them here. I'm not sure. They might be waiting on the 5th one. Lyle Johnson. K.R. Stolfus just rolling off the pit road. Braden Eiler. Maybe we're only going to have 4 in this round. Somebody might be away from their computer and not there. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Well, thank you, Brandon. Oh, yeah? Found a really cool camera for the left front, huh? All right, they're off and going here, folks. Lyle Johnson, 22nd. They're all looking for some major speed out here. K.R. Stolfus, 29th. Looking for some speed. K.R. did absolutely wild last night, running the MaxSpeedTV, or last week, excuse me. Running the MaxSpeedTV car tonight. Good to see that sported on different paint jobs out here. We'll see that a lot tonight. Braden Eiler comes up to 20th as KR just rolled into 19th. And Derek Walker just goes to 6th on the board overall. So there is still some speed out there, folks, that can be had. And like I said, this is just the qualifiers. These are not the heat races yet. We'll get to them here right after the qualifiers. We still got quite a few drivers to go through before we get to that. Braden Eiler, 19th. Lyle Johnson, 24th on the grid. The slowest guy on the grid so far with a 21.650. Oh, there you go. 21.0888. Walker still hanging on to 6th. KR 13th. Braden Eiler 16th and Lyle Johnson 24th. Doesn't look like Lyle's going to gain a whole lot of speed there. He picked up 2 positions because up to 22nd. But he's doing all right. Ooh, a little loose on the backstretch though. Woohoo! Good save. All right. Oh, yeah, I do kind of like that angle. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, very cool. I may have to try that. Thank you there, Canadian Sprint Car Racer. All right, up next, Doyle Lawrence. Now, Lowrance, excuse me. Now we're gonna see. I'm gonna show you something here, Doyle. This is a sponsored car right here, but he did ask the sponsor if he could put MaxSpeedTV on the car, and there you see it inside the front wing. Might be a little difficult to see, but see it inside the front wing right there, just ahead of the driver. And he is going to check and see if there's any way he can maybe get that on some other places on the car. So that would be really cool. But yeah, thank you, Doyle. We appreciate that. Well, he's going out next. Corey Henry, Bob Raimondo, John Fiddler, and Matt Dixon up next, folks. You can't. What? Can't. What? I don't. Oh, till 2019. What's up with 2019? Doyle Lowrance, Don Fiddler, Corey Henry, Bob Raimondo, and Matt Dixon. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, that's always good to get behind the wheel one of these babies. Oh, heck yeah. All right, Fiddler, looking for speed. All these guys looking for speed out here right now. Raimondo to 26th. Matt Dixon that takes over 25th. And there we go. Doyle just takes it to 22nd on the board. And now Matt Dixon bumps him back one. Fiddler to 19th. Bob Raimondo 26th. Corey Henry. Corey just put it to 22nd on the board. So Corey picking up some speed out here. Running the Monster Cat. All right. Yeah, that's one of my favorite music channels on Twitch. Everybody loves good old Monster Cat. Raimondo to 16th. Popping these five guys. Fiddler 20th. Next group getting all set up here to go out. Doyle Lowrance. Lowrance. I got it, Doyle. 23rd, Corey Henry 24th, and Matt Dixon 26th. So these guys, they're starting to drop off the speed a little bit now. The track is getting a little slicker out there for a lot of these drivers. So Fiddler just puts it to 7th on the board overall with a 20.259. Congratulations to him. Nice lap. All right, coming up next, we got Danny Waller, Matthew Carmody, Ryan Wilson, John Lepresto coming out, and Mark Penske, looks like. I'm not sure why this thing keeps doing that. Shouldn't do that. I don't know why it's doing that. Like it's not changing the camera for me or something there. Alright, rolling out. Well, looks like John Lepresto going to roll out first. Mark Penske coming out. Carmody, Waller, and Ryan Wilson. Looks like Ryan Wilson will be rolling out next in the Coleman car. Hey, that's a nice car. I like that. Coleman. Awesome. I don't think I've ever seen a Coleman car. Very cool. Carmody coming out. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. Yep. Danny Waller getting ready to roll here. John Lepresto let him out, so he'll get the green flag from the admins. Yes, I know. I don't use that. I use IRTVO camera thing here, so I switch it with that. All right, green. Penske, 31st, looking for some speed. Ryan Wilson 32nd. Matthew Carmody in 33rd. Danny Waller 36th. I look for Danny to be up there. He's going to be up there probably inside the top 20 if everything hooks up just right for him, because he is definitely a good racer, one to keep an eye on. And there he goes, the 29th, Carmody 28th. And John Lepresto just goes to 16th on the board. Awesome. With a 20.484. Carmody still in 27th, Penske 28th. And there's Danny Waller, just took it to 28th, bumping Penske back one. Running the DSRL paint job. Nice looking car, like it. Lepresto. Top this 5 cars that went out. And Danny Waller just went to 24th on the board, beating Carmody. Carmody now 25th, Penske 29th, and Ryan Wilson still looking for some speed, but he has not been able to find any out here, back in 32nd place, and we don't have many more qualifiers to go, folks. Not too many more to go. There you go, Penske just put it to 19th on the board. Awesome job by Mark Penske. Way to go. All right, rolling out next, Britton Roxbury, Johnny Bell, Kyle Trevathan, Aaron Theriot, and Michael Sheridan. Michael rolled in a little late there, but he's all right. Looks like Britton Roxbury going to lead him out. Well, thank you, Jason. Thank you. Yes, very big thanks to... Hey, thank you for the follow there, Canadian Sprint Car Racer. I appreciate that, buddy, so much. Thank you. But Jason, yeah, thank you. And thanks to Charles for everything he did to help us get there, man. That's just so awesome. And I can't thank him enough, man. We've been working very, very diligently at this to get everything dialed in, and everything seems to be working pretty good right now. Knock on wood. I don't want to say that too loud. We get the MaxSpeedTV jinx on myself, huh? Kyle Trevathan. How's it look, Charles? Look good? Hey, Unsolved. How you doing? Crystal. I'm not paying attention here. I apologize. Doug Holloway. How's it going? All right, there we go. Off and going here. Green, green, green. Johnny Bell, 36 on the board right now. Watch for these guys to get up there into the 20s. Britton Roxbury, there's a good racer right there. Look for him to be up there for sure. He just took it to 35th on the board. Another great one is Michael Sheridan. He just took 35th away from Britton. I think Michael needs to get a paint job on that car. What do you think? He needs a fancy paint job. Johnny Bell, we haven't seen Johnny around in a... Well, I don't think he was around much at all last season, but he's back this season here, ready to make a mark. Well, Britton Roxbury puts it to 30th, not quite into the 20s yet, but I think we might see it. And Kyle Trevathan just tops it here to 17th on the board. Very, very good. Nice lap. That was a 20.488. Congratulations to him on that. Roxbury still looking for speed. Michael Sheridan 32nd, Aaron Theriot 35th, and Johnny Bell back in 36th right now. Might be a little rusty, a little out of practice. I know he can do better than that. Boy, nice lap by Kyle Trevathan. Wow. There you go. Roxbury goes back into 30th. Trevathan 17th. And Michael Sheridan just went to 21st on the board. So there is still some speed left in this track, even though it's starting to slicken up a little bit. And some of the drivers like it that way. They like it nice and greasy and slick and, you know, hard to drive. Well, I asked Charles how it looked. And he didn't answer me. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Why he didn't answer me. All right, let's see. I'm not sure. I think we got 4 more drivers to go out here. Landon Hitty, William Evans, or Landon Heidi, excuse me. William Evans, Mike Molnar, and Ross Phillips. Looks like going to be the last 4 to go out. How does the stream look, Charles? That's what I was asking. How does it look? Just want to make sure everything looks kosher to you there, brother. Landon Heidi, William Evans, and Mike Molnar. 4 of them left to go out here and qualify, folks. Then we're going to be heading to the first heat race. All right, they're off and going. Green, green, green. Good, good. Yeah, they're saying it looks great on Twitch. Great. That's what we like to hear. Thank you there, Canadian sprint car racer. Landon Heidi, 40th. There ain't a whole lot of left out here on the track. These guys are slipping and sliding around, so they're trying to make the best of it. Mike Molnar goes to 41st. William Evans, another great racer here. Wow, what happened to his paint job? Yuck. What happened to your paint job there, William? Tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to restart this trading paints. Because something's amiss there. I don't think that's his normal paint job that he usually has. We usually see him with a lot better paint job than that. Very good, very good. Ross Phillips to 36th. Landon Heidi 38th, and Mike Molnar. Now Mike takes over the 38th from Landon Heidi. These are the last 4 to take qualifying time. William Evans goes to 30th on the board. Still kind of wondering about that paint job that William has. It's updating again here. We'll see. We'll see if William's car does change. And William Evans goes to 12th on the board. Don't tell me there ain't speed left in this track, baby, because he just put it to 12th, and Ross Phillips went to 22nd. Awesome job by these guys. These guys know how to race this track. Mike Molnar, 37th, and Landon Heidi comes in 39th. So that is the last of the qualifiers, folks. Next up will be the first heat race coming right up, so don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. Hey, Joel. Sorry, I didn't mean to be short with you there, brother, but I really had to go right then. I'm telling you, man. I was getting right down to the wire. We had to go. But you could share that link on your Facebook page. I can actually watch it in 1080p, 60 frames a second, versus on Facebook, they get to watch it in 720, 30 frames a second. Looks like horse doo-doo. I think. I mean, I didn't upgrade all this equipment to broadcast it up there on Facebook for 720, 30 frames a second and make it look like I didn't upgrade, you know. But, yeah, you share that link and get them over here on YouTube to watch. Yes, sir. Very nice lap, William. Awesome job. All right, let me find out. We should be starting the first round of heat races here, so don't go anywhere. All right, folks, getting ready to roll out here. First heat race underway. They're going to be doing 10 laps. Now, the top 3 transfer. Not sure how he's doing that. The top 2 go to the trophy dash. I think he had me confused on that one. Top 2 go to the trophy dash. The rest will go to the C main. So first one out is going to be Tim Smith. Looks like he'll be the very first one. You take them in a specific order set by a program that Roger has. So guys will get ready to roll out here. Tim Smith, Derek Walker, John Batista, A.R. Stolfus, Mark Penske, Brock Garris, Carl Kermrye, Ryan Wilson, and I think we got one more here coming out here in just a second. Could be about like Danny Waller or something. Yeah, Danny Waller. He'll be coming out. So those guys getting ready to roll out here, folks. You know, I really haven't got the confirmation on that yet, Canadian Sprint Car Racer, whether it's going to be 20 or 23. Normally they do 20. But being we have 43 here, I don't know. They may do a couple of extra. Not really sure. I'll let you know more as we get down closer to that. You know, I get what we're doing right now on tap, and then when we get done with all this here with the heat races, then he'll let me know whether we're going to be running the D main, C main. I'm sure we're going to have a D main here tonight. And then how many laps are turning and how many will transfer. So, all right, Tim Smith rolling out. Eric Walker, John Batista. 10 laps here. Remember, top 2 go to the trophy dash. Top 2. Okay, it is 20. Only 20 drivers go to the A main. 20 drivers. I just got confirmation on that. Oh yeah, that would be, but they're only going to have 20. I just got the confirmation from race control that only 20 will go to will be racing in the feature race tonight. All right, Tim Smith ready to cut them loose here, folks. See what these boys have got. I think they're going to do one more lap here before they get cut loose. You made Derek Walker's helmet. What? Awesome. Well, that's good. That's awesome. That is really awesome. You know what? I forgot to even look at that. You know what? While these guys are racing here real quick, let's take a look at Derek Walker's helmet here. Trying to find the vehicle that I want right there. There you go. Alright, very good, very cool. Alright. Alright, anyhow, back up here, Tim Smith leading the parade here, Derek Walker second. John Batista third, K.R. Stolfus. Looks like he got passed up there by Martin Zatinsky did, or Mark Pinsky. Gosh, you got Zatinsky and Pinsky in here, sorry. K.R. back to 5th place. Brock Garrison 6th. Danny Waller 7th. Coming up on the back of Brock. Maybe a battle ensuing right there. Back to the back here, Ryan Wilson. Looks like he's having a little bit of problem keeping up with the guys, but Tim Smith, no problem here. He's got her hammered down. Derek Walker in tow. He's got that puppy just wound out. Oh yeah, that would be really cool. John Batista. Let's get down here and ride along with John Batista. Watch this show, folks. Walker takes it down low, well, a little bit low, but Batista took it real low. He's got a pretty good run there on Derek Walker, but not enough. Walker holds him off for the time being. That looks pretty amazing, don't it? Looking back from Tim Smith on that battle there between Derek Walker. I think there was a caution. That couldn't have been 10 laps already, was it? I don't think it was. Nope, that was not. There was a caution somewhere on the track, folks. Caution laps do not count in the heat races, so... All right, they'll be restarting single file. Yeah, it looks like it might have been Danny Waller. I'm not really sure there that got caught up into that. Brought out the caution. Or no, you know what? I think it was Paul Krumrye, I think, because Paul he is actually taking his car behind the wall. He is, I know he's still not feeling well, trying to get over the flu and really coughing bad and everything. So, Paul, get better there, brother. We wish you the best in your health there to get better. I know he's still struggling trying to get rid of that stuff. Man, that stuff's nasty stuff this year, this flu going around. So if anybody out there's got it, man, I hope you get rid of it. Bad stuff. Alright, Tim Smith, Derek Walker, John Batista, and Mark Pinsky. That's your top 4. All right, green, green, green. Batista trying the high side here around Derek Walker. Walker slides it up the hill in front of Batista, holds on to that position. Does tap the wall a little bit, kind of gives Batista a little bit of momentum on him. But Derek drives it in there really hard up the hill. And man, oh man, I'm telling you, I don't know how he's keeping that thing off of the wall like he is. He's doing a great job of it, though. Really close racing between him and Batista right now for second place. Only the top 2 go on to the trophy dash, so you want to be in them top 2. Right now they're all chasing Tim Smith up front. Derek Walker watching behind him here as John Batista puts some pressure on him. He's got to earn it. If he's going to race in the trophy dash, Derek Walker's got to earn it. Very good racing between them two. Batista right there on his tail. Wow, he just turned in like about the 4th fastest lap in that race right now. So William Evans on pit road. KR off of the pace. Waller. Brock Garris. It looks like they're getting ready to roll out for the next one already. So but Batista still trying to chase down Derek Walker, and I don't know if he's going to get him. I think they're getting ready to come to the finish line here. And I believe that was it right there, folks. So, yeah, the ones that will move on will be Tim Smith. Get down here a little better. Tim Smith. And Derek Walker will move on to the Trophy Dash. The rest will go to the C and D main. Don Batista, Mark Penske, Brock Garris, Danny Waller, Ryan Wilson, KR Stolfus. Alright, so these guys are ready to, looks like the next bunch is ready to roll out with Nathan Davis. They're already rolling out. Don Fiddler, William Evans, Don Lopresto, Ross Phillips, Braden Mickley, Mike Molnar, Matthew Carmody, Ed Deckard, ready to roll out here, folks. Second heat race coming right up. Yeah, well, I can't do nothing about trading paints. It probably is messed up. There's nothing I can do about it. I stopped it and restarted it, but it's still doing the same thing. I guess it's not working right. All right, green, green, green. Nathan Davis leading the charge. John Fiddler second. Now William Evans there, right there with John Fiddler. Down there on the bottom, and we have a caution, folks. Let me see if I can figure out what happened here on the caution. Mike Molnar, gets into. Looks like he got into the 050 there of Matthew Carmody, and that brings out a caution. So, all right, back up front, Nate Davis still in command of this start. John Fiddler, William Evans, and John Lopresto. That's your top four. Yeah, I know, Joel. I don't know what's going on with trading paints, and I'm on the new beta version too, and it's been working flawless here recently, but you know, up to recently, I should say. So really kind of out of my hands. I can't do anything about it if paint jobs aren't showing up. Got no control over trading paints. I don't know, I got something going on with my graphics. Anyhow, Nate Davis, Fiddler, and William Evans going at it. Evans back to third, wants to make it in. Ross Phillips sitting there. Here comes Braden Mickley into the picture, battling with John Lepresto, and John makes it past Ross Phillips, puts Ross back to fourth. John on his way to the front, and they're going to go 3 wide. It looks like pretty close there. It was 3 wide. William Evans and John Fiddler in a tight battle here. Meanwhile, Nathan Davis is getting away, folks. Fiddler in third, just outside that window, making it to the trophy dash. Lepresto fourth. Braden Mickley in fifth. Ross Phillips back to sixth place. Mike Molnar seventh. Evans did a good move there, but man, I'll tell you what, Fiddler could be in trouble here. John Lepresto's putting the pressure on him right now, and he's coming up on the inside, taking a look. They both moved up to the high side, looking for anything that's up there, up close to the cushion. Lepresto and Fiddler. That's really heating up right here, getting down to we're closing down onto the last couple of laps right here, but Lepresto gets up beside Fiddler and really can't do much for him. Now he's going to try the bottom, and that's not going to work either. In the meantime, William Evans closed up on Nathan Davis a little bit, trying to give Nathan a tough time. Nathan has not been threatened yet since he took the green flag. It'll be them two moving to the trophy dash if they can maintain that position. It's been all Nathan Davis up front. I was really kind of interested to see what happened to Trevor Royer. He's on pit road. Oh, okay. He's getting ready to roll out next, I guess. Nate Davis, and he's rolling out way too early. It's messing me up. Can't roll out too early. Fiddler and Lepresto still battling. Down the back stretch. Lepresto looks again to the inside, but can't do it. Evans trying to catch up with there we go. Nathan Davis will win it, and William Evans second. So congratulations to those two drivers. They will move on to the trophy dash, folks. Nathan Davis, William Evans. So moving on to the C or D main, John Fiddler, John Lepresto, Braden Mickley, Ross Phillips, Mike Molnar, Matthew Carmody, Ted Deckard. They will move on to the C or D main. Trevor Royer bringing out the next crew. Hey Braden, how you doing? Well, I've restarted trading paints 3 times, so I think that's probably more than enough. Hopefully everybody's paints comes through this time. I know it is kind of glitchy. Trading paints can be a real pain sometimes. It is cool and it's working because it does show all the artwork that people put into their cars all the time. So, and we really want that in all the drivers out here. So, all right, coming up is Trevor Royer, Mike Peterson, Roger Wagner, Kyle Trevathan, Michael Sheridan, Matt Dixon, Corey Henry, Lyle Johnson, and Mike Roxbury. That's coming up. This will be the 3rd heat race, folks. I think we're gonna have five heat races. think it's 5. Maybe 6. Might be 6. Yeah, it might be 6 heat races. All right, here we go. Green, 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 boy. Kind of a failed start right there. Wow, that was pretty crazy. Roger Wagner taking over second. Mike Peterson goes back to third, and he is battling right next to Matt Dixon. Dixon down on the bottom, and they are going to go 3 wide. Look at this, folks, 3 wide into the corner, and boy, it did not work out well there for a couple of them. Michael Sheridan, Corey Henry got all kinds out of shape there in the Monster Cat car. Going to lose a few positions as Michael Sheridan got by. Matt Dixon. Kyle Trevathan now up into the mix. Mike Peterson and Roger Wagner now on the bubble here, folks, to make it to the Trophy Dash. He is running in second right now behind Trevor Royer. We've seen some fantastic racing out of Trevor Royer as of late, man, I'm telling you. And I talked to Roger tonight. Trying to get him back in the booth with me. I said, I think you're better in the booth than you are on the track. He just laughed. He goes, I think you're right. But he's doing pretty good right now. Well, they're good, running good right here. This is really turning up, folks. Look at this 3-way battle here, 4-way battle. Michael Sheridan into the mix. Holy smokes, he's turning up the heat. No, contact. Wow. He got into Matt Dixon, but he's not giving up. He's still digging here on the bottom. Some guys like it when it's slick and really tacky out there. Boy, I'll tell you what, it's probably starting to dry out a little bit now from all the racing that's been going on, but these guys are doing fantastic. Mike Peterson holding off the hard-charging Michael Sheridan right now, and they're going to go 2 wide right here, almost 3. Sheridan not giving up on Peterson at all. He is taking it clear to the bottom, and he got that pass, it looks like, but Peterson comes back a little bit on the outside. Up ahead of them, Kyle Trevathan is starting to get caught up to here by Michael Sheridan. He does not want to lose that 3rd place, but he's really digging, trying to get up here to 2nd to make it to the Trophy Dash. In the meantime, Trevor Royer is just driving away, folks. He has got one heck of a lead on these guys. I mean, you can see the distance there, back to 2nd place. Roger Wagner, quite the distance. Behind him is the battle there, Kyle Trevathan, Michael Sheridan. And Sheridan wants that 3rd place, and he may get it here from Kyle Trevathan. Wow, look at that. You talk about power move. That was amazing power move right there by Michael Sheridan. What a racer he is, I'm telling you. Oh, thanks a lot, KR. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, what a buddy. All right, Sheridan just got passed up again by Kyle Trevathan. And here comes Sheridan back on the inside, and he may get that position back. And it's getting awful hairy up here. These guys are starting to get into the bumping and banging that's going on between them. Trevathan back, so Sheridan 3rd. All right, so it looks like we got Trevor Royer going to come home 1st. Roger Wagner 2nd. Those two will move on to the Trophy Dash. The rest will go to the C&D main, and that includes Michael Sheridan, Kyle Trevathan, Matt Dixon, Corey Henry, Mike Peterson, and Lyle Johnson. Oh, and Mike Roxbury. Don't forget about Mike. All right. I'll get you for that, KR. I'll get you for that. All right, I think coming up next here, I'm not sure if this is correct or not, but Ad Miller, Corey Zatinsky, Ernie Williams, Aaron Theriot, Some of the guys that are rolling out now, they're getting ready to line them up here. Coming up to the end of pit road. This will be heat race number 4. Trading Paints is acting really strange right now. You can see it's changing some of the colors on the boxes and stuff, and it's really acting up right now. I don't know. That's an iRacing thing. I can't do anything about it. All right, so Chad Miller, Corey Zatinsky, Zach Rounds, Ernie Williams, Aaron Theriot, Britton Roxbury, Cole Morgan, Landon Heidi. That's it. That's it in this round. No, I had your skin on there. I had the MaxSpeedTV skin on there, KR. I think it's back working now. I don't know. It works and then it quits working, and then it works and then it quits working. I don't know. But no, I had the MaxSpeedTV skin on there, yeah. Your paint job showed through. At least when I was looking at it, because I spotlighted it there for a minute. Alright, they're getting ready to go green here, folks. Chad Miller are going to take them off, and there they go. Green, green, green. Alright, second place, Corey Zatinsky. Oh, we got a spin back there, but no caution. Zach Rounds in third. And I know, you know, Zach Rounds' card black, it's not working, so I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll try restarting it again, but it's just not working right tonight. I'm not really paying much attention to the race if I'm worrying about trading paints, I guess. I'll restart it again. And we got a battle here between Corey Zatinsky and Zach Rounds for second place. Zach trying to make it into the trophy dash. Corey Zatinsky, they're going to go 3 wide up here, folks. You just see Corey Zatinsky card change right there. It's got the UWU on it, so it's picking up. Zach Rounds in third, and Britton Roxbury coming up behind him in fourth place. Britton trying to look to the outside, and no dice. And I think that did throw a caution. Somebody wrecked back there. Not sure who that was. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, wow. Landon Heidi into the wall and upside down. Yep, that's enough to bring out a caution right there. All right, so back up live. Chad Miller still holding on to the lead. No, I had your paint on there. I had the MaxSpeedTV paint on there, KR. Alright, so Chad Miller, Corey Zatinsky, Zach Rounds, and Britton Roxbury, your front 4, and Ernie Williams. That's your top 5. Ready to go back green here in just a second. All right, green, green, green. Zatinsky second, Zach Rounds third. Zach takes it way up the hill, opens up that bottom. I don't know, Britton Roxbury almost took a look like he was going to try to make that pass, but couldn't quite do it. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, 3D paint or 3D printer on one of these cars would be awesome. And here comes Britton to the bottom inside Zach Rounds for third place. Even if he gets third, he's still got one more position to go to make it to the trophy dash. And he is driving the wheels off that thing right now. So is Zach Rounds. Zach up on the high side, Britton on the bottom. Both excellent racers. I'll tell you, they can beat the pants off of a lot of people in here. I know they can beat me. I know that. Heck, even KR could beat me. There, that's a payback, KR. Zach Rounds does get the third spot. Corey Zatinsky fourth, or excuse me, second, and Chad Miller still in the lead, folks. Well, I can't help it. I can't help it. I've started it 4 times and it's not picking up, so I don't know. Corey Zatinsky second, Zach Rounds in third, trying to make it up there with Corey Zatinsky to take over that second spot to make it into the trophy dash. But I don't know if he's got enough laps left or enough power to do it. He's holding on to it. The battle's on right here between Zach Rounds and looks like Corey Zatinsky might have just messed up a little bit right there. They're going to go 3 wide, and it looks like Zach Rounds is going to get into that second spot. He does, and on the outside, Britton Roxbury's going to get the third position away from Corey Zatinsky. Corey got extremely loose there on that one turn, and man, he was all out of shape, and he's going to wind up losing that second place that he had for the better part of half of the race. Now Zach Rounds trying to get the win here away from Chad Miller. They come around out of the corner. I don't know. Britton Roxbury takes it to the bottom. And that looks like that's going to wrap it up, folks. So moving on will be Chad Miller and Zach Rounds that will go to the trophy dash. The rest will go home, folks. That's Britton, or not go home, excuse me. Move on to the C and D main. That is Britton Roxbury, Corey Zatinsky, Ernie Williams, Aaron Theriot, and Cole Morgan. All right, coming up next. This should be the last of the heat races right here, folks. All right, Anthony Lepresto going to lead them out. Jeff Peterson, Bob Raimondo, Evan Schroeder, Braden Eiler, Craig Levan, Doyle Lowrance, and Johnny Bell. That's going to be this round here, folks. Anthony Lepresto going to bring him to the green. Still looking good there, Charles. Hope it's looking all right. How's it look, Josh? All right, green, green, green. Anthony Lepresto gets a good jump. Jeff Peterson was a little asleep at the wheel on that one. Bob Raimondo slips by, takes over second spot. Bob's been in trophy dashes before, but I'll tell you what, Jeff Peterson's way up the hill, and it looks like a caution did come out, but they didn't even complete a lap, and that will put them back to double file. Let me see if I can find where that happened. Went to Jeff Peterson, but I don't think it was Jeff that... Oh, it was Jeff. Yep. It was Jeff. Yep. Something happened to him, so... All right, but anyhow, we're back up here. But Jeff Peterson will restart here on the outside of the front row. I guess Charles must have left again, huh? Here we go. They're getting ready to start here. The field's tightened up, and there we go. Green, green, green. Anthony Lepresto, boy, I'll tell you, he is not wasting a second on that loud pedal. Peterson on the outside. Here comes Bob Raimondo to the inside. Gonna try to get that pass off of him. He wants to make it to the trophy dash. And we got a pile up in behind him here. Braden Eiler going to get into it with Evan Schroeder. Evan's going to have serious damage on that car. Wing is gone on the car. So we're back under caution again here, folks. Oh yeah, the school printer, huh? All right. All right, we should be getting ready to go green here this time by. Field is tightened up. Watch this big jump here Anthony Lepresto gets on this restart. He jumps it to get going and get away from them guys, and so they can't catch him. Green is out. Got Peterson still hanging on to second place right now, but Raimondo's putting the pressure on. Greg LeBand into fourth. He wants to get into the trophy dash too. He doesn't want to have to go through the C and the D main. Some guys don't mind it because it's more racing for them out there. There's a lot of waiting in between, you know, when they go through the qualifyings and the heats and all that. There's a lot of waiting in between. So a lot of guys really want to get out there and race. Raimondo clear to the bottom. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Okay, all right. That sounds good there, Canadian sprint car racer. Peterson's doing a good job on the bottom here, hanging on to second place. Raimondo trying to get a run on that outside. He catches up to Peterson, but getting there is one thing, getting by is another thing. They're both right up there near that cushion, and Craig LeVan using a totally different line on the bottom. About mid-track, I guess. Bottom to mid. And he's actually maybe gaining a little bit of ground on them guys. Raimondo wants to get into the trophy dash. He does not want to finish third here tonight. He wants second from Jeff Peterson. The laps wind down. What does Raimondo have up his sleeve for Jeff Peterson? He can get to him, but getting by him's a whole nother story. Behind him, Craig LeVan, fourth place. Bumpy is all get out down the backstretch. Craig a little bit out of shape there, but he keeps it going. In the meantime, Anthony Lepresto is getting away, folks. He's going to walk away with the win here tonight. Not what these other guys wanted to see. They wanted to be up there, but Jeff Peterson has been strong to hold on to second place from Bob Raimondo, making it into the trophy dash. Him and Anthony Lepresto. One-two finish for them. Bob Raimondo third, Craig Levan fourth, Braden Eiler fifth, Johnny Bell sixth, and Doyle Lowrance in seventh. He's struggling a little bit here to keep that car going straight. Lepresto going to win it here, and make it to the trophy dash. Him and Jeff Peterson, looks like Peterson's going to hold off the third place Bob Raimondo. It'll be good to see Jeff into the trophy dash for third. All right, looks like that wrapped it up, folks. So Anthony Lepresto going to come home with the win, and Jeff Peterson finishing second. Those two move on to the trophy dash, and yeah, I think that's. I'm not sure if they're going to run that next or what. I'll find out here in just a minute, but congratulations to those two. All right, moving on to the C and D main will be Bob Raimondo, Craig Levan, Braden Eiler, Johnny Bell, and Doyle Lowrance. So congrats to them guys. Good job. Good racing out there. All right, folks, we'll be back in just a minute here. I'll find out what they're going to next. All right, folks, D-Main coming up here in just a minute as they're getting everybody lined up here. I believe he said there's going to be 8 cars, I think, in the D-Main. 8 cars, 4 will move on to the C-Main. That'll be coming up here in just a second. All right, folks, looks like they're rolling out. Got a little bit of an invert here, 8 drivers. Looks like we're going to have KR Stolfus, Evan Schroeder, Matthew Carmody, Lyle Johnson, Landon Hitty, Ted Deckard, and Mike Roxbury. Only 4 will move to the C main. The rest will go home. I had to freshen up my coffee a little there. And now KR's paint's not showing up. It was showing up earlier, but now it's not. Wow. This is messed up. This is really messed up. I got to get his paint working because I don't want KR upset. Kind of out of my control, KR, but good jump by KR Stolfus. Let's see if his paint comes through now. He's running the MaxSpeedTV paint job, but Lyle Johnson. Oh, contact there between him and a couple other drivers. Evan Schroeder gets by, goes into second. Matthew Carmody in third. Landon Hitty, 4th place, but out of shape, and he's going to lose that. They're 3 wide back here in the back. 4 wide. Oh, my word, they get tangled up together there. The 78 of Landon Hitty goes around. And we had another one there. Ted Deckard got involved in that. So, yeah, that does bring out a caution, folks. I don't know why these paints are not working. I've got them all. This is the 5th time I've started trading paint. Sorry, KR. Sorry about everybody's paint being messed up here tonight. Yeah, it still won't change. It just wants to use the default one. You've seen it go white and come back. It wants to use the default one. So trading paints must be down. Uh-oh, dog barking. Alright, like they're going to get a single file restart here, so KR going to lead them out. Evan Schroeder second. Matthew Carmody third. Mike Roxbury 4th. Lyle Johnson 5th. Ted Deckard 6th. Landon Heidi, looks like he may have taken his car behind the wall. I'm not sure. Alright, back to green. KR trying to make it in. The front 4 move on. The rest will go home here, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to Mike Roxbury. Back here in the back. A little bumping and banging going on. Like Ted Deckard and Lyle Johnson got together there, but Ted's going to come out okay. KR's holding them off. KR, boy, he is really proving his rights here to make it in. I'll tell you, he's done an excellent job. Oh, yeah. You like that, huh, Doug? Yeah, we've made some pretty major improvements, Charles and I. We've got this up to 1080p, 60 frames a second now. There's a lot of them out there that are trying it, but we've upgraded our equipment to doing it, and it's working great. Thanks to Charles, I appreciate it. All the help that he's gave me, and give me some breaks on some costly equipment, but we've made it. Thanks to Charles. and a lot of hard work. All right, so caution out again on the track here. KR, Evan Schroeder, Matthew Carmody, and Lyle Johnson would be the 4 to move on. And it looks like Ted Deckard's on the outside looking in right now. He's got to get busy here. It looks like we've only got 5 left out of the 8 that started. All right, we're back under green. Good jump there by KR, getting away from Evan Schroeder, second place. Matthew Carmody going to make it in. And Ted Deckard now did get around Lyle Johnson, so he would be just inside that window of making it into the C main. C main will be coming up next here, folks. Armadi out of shape. Ted Deckard wanted to take advantage of that situation. Unable to do it. Evan Schroeder still hanging on to second place there, right behind KR Stolfus. KR Stolfus, part of the MaxSpeedTV broadcast team here, so definitely watch him. Got some nights there. You can check out our full schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. And also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Carmody 3rd, Ed Deckard 4th. That's the cutoff right there. The rest will go home. Lyle Johnson is just outside looking in. KR definitely making it. He's got, as long as he doesn't make a mistake, he's got this in the bag. Schroeder, Armadi, and Deckard. That is your front 4 that will move on. And it's really a shame about the trading paint. I just don't even know what to do about it. I don't know if Control R works anymore. Well, we'll try it. How's that? Let's try it. Whether it works or not, I don't know. I'd try anything at this point. Doesn't look like it. Evan Schroeder 2nd, Matthew Carmody 3rd, Ted Deckard 4th. Those will be the 4 that will move on to the C main. Boy, KR put a big amount of distance between him and Evan Schroeder. That's just exactly what he needs to do. Make sure that nobody's going to get there to steal that win away from him in this D main. Carmody 3rd. Ted Deckard backs off a little bit there. He's quite a ways away from Carmody for 4th. Carmody 3rd, settled in pretty decent, but he is closing on Evan Schroeder. Not sure how many laps are left. They do run 12 laps here, so coming up next will be the C main, where there's going to be 4 of these guys moving on. And that'll be coming up next here just before the Trophy Dash. The Trophy Dash will be right after the C main, folks. All right, looks like that wraps it up. So KR Stolfus going to win tonight. He will be moving on. Evan Schroeder finishing 2nd. He moves on. Matthew Carmody 3rd and Ted Deckard 4th. Those 4 will move on. The rest will go home. Lyle Johnson and a couple of the other guys that were involved in that. So congratulations to the 4 moving on. All right, folks, C main coming up next here in just a minute.
We're in the C main. This is 15 laps.
Yep.
The top four from the last race transferred up into the back of this one. The top four from this one will transfer to the B main, not the next race, the B main. We will be running the trophy after this, and we did have a 6-car invert for the trophy dash.
Okay. Oh,
Just
wow.
giving you a heads up, buddy. 15 laps.
15 laps. All right. Or move on.
Yes, sir. In a little bit.
Okay. All right, folks. 4 go on. The rest will go home. Not what these guys want to do. We got Mike Peterson, KR Stolfus, which just won the D main there. Evan Schroeder, Ross Phillips, Aaron Theriot, Matthew Carmody, Corey Henry, Cole Morgan, and Doyle Lowrance in the C main. Looks like Ross Phillips will lead them out. Yes, KR did win that, Josh. I guess Danny Waller is going to be leading them. Okay. Just come off pit road a little late. Trying to make it into the B main. 4 will move to the B main, folks. Coming up next will be the trophy dash, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. That's going to be pretty cool. The front 6 will be inverted, so the guys that were in the front with the top times will move to the back. So 4 people from the back will move to the front. Or I'm sorry, I'm bad. The front 6 will be inverted. So whoever started first will now be starting 6th in the trophy dash. I'm lying to you, right? Here we go, folks. Ready to roll out. This should be good. This should be really good. Quite a few cars out here, so there should be some good racing all around. All right, green. Danny Waller with a good jump. Phillips quickly into 2nd place, Corey Henry 3rd, but here comes a bunch of other guys into the picture. Aaron Theriot, Corey Henry way up high, and it looks like we have a caution. Let's see if we can figure out where the caution is. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, Mike Peterson involved in that, so that will bring out a caution. All right, back up front, Danny Waller still leading. All right, here we go. Ross Phillips in 2nd, right behind Danny Waller. Corey Henry, Aaron Theriot, and Johnny Bell. That's your top 5. Johnny has been kind of missing here last season. We haven't seen him around, so he's back this season. Ready to rock and roll here, and he's doing quite well. waiting for them to cut them loose here, folks. All right, green, green, green. Phillips in second. Boy, he is right there close to Danny Waller. Danny can hold him off. Only the front four will move on, folks. Corey Henry third, Aaron Theory at fourth. If they can finish that way, that's the way they will move on to the B main. And we have another caution. Let's see if we can find where it's at. Oh, two of them going around. KR Stolfus looks like. Wow. And Ryan Wilson going around. Ryan's going to have some pretty serious damage on his car. They get it back going. Oh, he's going to go to pit road. So, all right. Well, we'll try to get an interview in with somebody here in between this C main and the Trophy Dash. So we'll stick around for an interview. We'll talk to somebody. All right, green, green, green. We're going to get through this. Ross Phillips in second, Corey Henry third, and Aaron Theory at fourth. Here comes Johnny Bell to the bottom, looking for something down there. Takes it back up to the high side, follows right in behind Aaron Theory at Corey Henry way up the hill. And they're looking for more up there because Aaron Theory is starting to put the pressure on him. And he's going to take it clear to the bottom inside Corey Henry. And he gets a run off the corner. He got a pretty good run down the backstretch. If he don't give up on that, just keep doing what he's doing, he may wind up coming out with a third place finish on that. They're still side by side battling for that position. Just outside, Johnny Bell does not want to go home. Only the front four go on, and we may have a battle for the win here. Danny Waller in trouble. He's got Ross Phillips closing up on him, and he had a look on the inside there for a minute, and he looks again. You can see that battle back there in at third place, Corey Henry, all out of shape. Oh, wow, and they make contact, and he flips it. Oh, my. Oh, and he's going to collect more guys into it. Holy smokes. Let's go back and see if we can catch another glimpse of that, see what happened. Henry down here on the bottom. He got into the wall right there a little bit. That slowed him up, and boy, they were all kinds of out of shape. And here comes the 83 along, Aaron Theory, and kind of bumps him and puts Corey Henry into the wall. Just kind of one of them racing deals right there. But yeah. All right, so they're back up here. Waller still leading. getting ready to go green. There they go. Green, green, green. Ross in second. Aaron Theory at third. And now we got a battle for fourth. Johnny Bell's going to get around the outside. Oh, no. We got one into the wall. I believe that was Aaron Theory that got into the wall, and he just keeps getting hit. Whoa. That brings out another caution here, folks. All right, back to green. Waller, Ross Phillips, Johnny Bell getting around, and Mike Molnar now in fourth place. Just barely making it in. Ross Phillips and Danny Waller still going at it up here in the front. Ross just hanging on right there. Does make a pass, it looks like, for the lead. Ross Phillips going to pass Danny Waller for the lead. Danny probably not too happy about that, but it was a nice clean pass, but he's going to try to play back on the inside, get that lead back. He goes back to second. Johnny Bell third, and Mike Molnar fourth. And that may not be over. Johnny Bell putting the pressure here to Danny Waller now. Johnny Bell makes his return, and man, what a return he makes, folks. Putting it on here, and Molnar gets by Johnny Bell. Goes into third. K.R. Stolpas fourth. What? Where did he come from? Bell, oh, they make contact. Oh, my word. That was rough right there. K.R. Stolpas drove his wheels off of that thing to get up there where he was at, and then he made contact with Johnny Bell. And it looks like the race is over, folks. So Ross Phillips going to win the C-Main. Remember, 4 go on. The rest will go home here, folks. No, maybe it ain't over. Nope, they're under caution again, I guess. Okay. Oh, it's not over yet. All right, so front 4, Ross Phillips, Danny Waller, Mike Molnar, and Johnny Bell on this restart. Those were the 4 that will move on to the B main if they can make it in right here, folks. I think they're getting ready to go. I think they're getting ready to go this time. Starting to tighten that field up a little bit. You can bet Ross Phillips is going to be on that loud pedal right out of the gate. So here we go. Green is out. Back underway. Swirling in there from Danny Waller. And he's getting company here. Mike Molnar coming through. Says, beep, beep, get out of the way. I'm coming through. And he's up side by side with Danny Waller right now. They are still side by side. And he may have it. Waller way up high, Molnar down below. That's a race for second place. And he's going to get it. He may not be done yet. He's still working on it. Johnny Bell going to get by. He's working on it, though. Bell making it in 4th place. Making it into the B main. Outside is KR Stolfus and a bunch of these guys back here. KR working and trying to make it in. He's coming up on Johnny Bell. Those two got together here earlier. And KR did get some damage on his car. Just wondering how much damage that has made that car handling go away right there. He's not giving up though. He's digging really hard there on Johnny Bell. Comes up. Oh, they make contact. Man, Johnny Bell, they both get into the wall. They get back going though. And it looks like KR is going to go into that 4th place, but whether he's going to be able to hold them off long enough here, not sure how many laps they got left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. KR, 4th place. Johnny Bell now trying to catch up to him. He does not want to go home. Ross Phillips still holding off Mike Molnar. Mike, brand new to the league here. I haven't seen him. He might think he was brand new tonight, I think, but I'm not positive on that. I don't recall seeing him in here before. That doesn't mean anything, though my memory's not very good anyhow. Can't count on my memory, folks, I'm telling you. Alright, Waller and KR Stolfus. And I do believe the race is over, folks, so congrats goes to here our winner, Ross Phillips, Mike Molnar, Danny Waller, and KR Stolfus. They will move on. Going home will be Bull Morgan, Johnny Bell, Ted Deckard, Corey Henry, Ryan Wilson, and Evan Schroeder. They will go home. Only the front 4 move on. All right, folks, Trophy Dash coming right up here in just a minute. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks, we're getting ready to roll out here just a minute. Getting ready for the trophy dash. That'll be the top three. I don't know. I lose track. Anyhow, 10 laps. Top 2 to the trophy dash. And this is just basically racing for the top 10 positions out here. So they're trying a little something different here tonight. So they're going to be, there'll be 4 guys, 5 guys. I can't remember what it is. We'll be moving on, but they won't be in the trophy dash. A little something different here tonight. Throw a little clinker into the works. Just more to confuse me. More to confuse me. I don't need much to confuse me. That really does confuse me. All right, we're rolling out. They did invert the front 6. Looks like Derek Walker will be leading the parade here. Derek Walker and Anthony Lepresto be on the front row. These guys have already made it to the feature race. They're just racing for position. Like they're getting ready here, I think. False alarm right there. Thought they were going to get the green. Well, let's see. They're on the back stretch. My bad. They might get the green right here. Like they have tightened up a lot. I never know. I never know when they're going to get the green. All right, there we go. Good start. Derek Walker. Chad Miller in second place. And boy, what a run he just got on Derek Walker. Walker clear up close to the wall right up there. Nathan Davis. Oh, wow. And boy, that had to check up the whole field back here. Chad Miller got into the wall, and that really kind of spooked everybody. Back around William Evans. Now going to get, looks like he's got a good run there on Chad Miller. Chad got it all back collected there. These guys are going to go to the bottom and make that run. William Evans, oh my word, they almost got together. William does go into second place, though. Third place, Zach Rounds. He comes down to the bottom. Boy, they're racing really hard here right now for that top position. Oh, Nathan Davis up into the wall. Keeps it going, though. Trevor Royer, Chad Miller. He's back here a little ways now. Tim Smith side by side with Nathan Davis. And Nathan up there, boy, he is getting really close to that wall. Wow, he likes that wall. That number's put down on the bottom. Does get a little grip off the grass there, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Looks like Nate Davis is going to get by on the outside there a little. Yeah, he does. So Trevor Royer third, Zach Brown second, Derek Walker in the lead. Royer way up high. Here comes Zach Evans. Zach Rounds, man, oh man, I'm all messed up here. Zach Rounds looks like he's going to go to the bottom here to get a run on Derek Walker. He just can't seem to find the grip, and Walker up there against the wall. And that's some good racing right there between those two going on right now. But third place, Trevor Royer and Nathan Davis battling it up here for good too for fourth. Back down on the bottom again. He's got something going on there though, because he has closed that gap on Derek Walker. Looking to the inside of Derek for the lead. I don't know. Walker gets a pretty good run off that high side, but he does tag the wall a little bit and hold on to the lead for temporarily. Everybody's moved to the bottom now, it looks like. A lot of the guys have moved down. Zach Rounds does get around and does take over the lead. Eric's trying to fight back on the outside though. He gets some pretty good runs off that high side, but boy, he needs to maybe move down just a little bit off that wall. I think that wall is really causing him some problems right now. Oh, okay, Doyle. You didn't make it in then, huh, Doyle? Well, better luck next week there, brother. There, Derek's moved down. He's kind of protecting that position a little bit from Trevor Royer now. Probably should have did that to Zach Rounds, and Zach wouldn't have got by him. Back out front. And I believe that might have been the race, folks. Yes, it was. That is the race right there. We went caution free the whole way, so it'll be Zach Rounds, Derek Walker, Trevor Royer third, Nathan Davis fourth, William Evans fifth, Chad Miller sixth, Anthony Lepresto seventh, Tim Smith eighth, Roger Wagner ninth, and Jeff Peterson 10th. How they will line up. That is your trophy dash, folks. So congrats to Zach Rounds for grabbing the pole for the feature race, folks. Yeah, practice time means a lot, Doyle. Seat time, we always say that seat time is like, you know, pretty much what you got to have, man. A lot more seat time you get in a setup, it's definitely going to make you better. So, all right, I'm gonna see if I can get somebody here to talk to. So hang loose a minute. We'll grab somebody here and drag them up and talk to them. How about Jeff Peterson? You have a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, Jeff, how was the racing out there for you tonight?
Track's fast. It's a little slick right now. I mean, usually I don't make the A main, so it was kind of nice to actually be in the trophy dash. So, but I'm not used to the slick track, but I gave it a whirl.
What do you think of the field set out here tonight? Pretty tough competition?
I mean, it's always tough. These guys are great racers. I mean, these guys in the trophy dash, they're here every single week, and week in, week out, they're one of the faster ones, so it's going to be a tough one.
Very good. All right, well, it looks like they're heading on to the B main here, so Jeff, good luck out there, man. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
10-4, thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, well, Doyle, thank you so much, Doyle. That is so awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the tip. We appreciate that. Folks, we are into the B main here, so now this is where these guys going to be the top 10 will move on. The rest will go home. Well, let's run down through the drivers for you here. Brock Garris, Braden Eiler, Danny Waller, Greg Levan, K.R. Stolfus, Braden Mickley, Al Trevathan, Ernie Williams, Mike Molnar, Ross Phillips, Corey Zatinsky, John Lepresto, Mark Pinsky, and Matt Dixon. All fighting for their lives right now, folks, to make it to that A main.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, good. How are you doing, Raj?
I'm doing good. Got a 20-lap B main for you. We're going to transfer the top 5, and that will finish our 20-car field for the A main. As soon as these guys are done, we're going to have about a 3-minute intermission. Let those guys that transferred straight from their heats straight to the A but didn't get to run any other races have about 3 minutes to run some laps on the track, get used to how it feels with the car full of fuel. We're going to advance everything. We're going to get this A main kicking off.
All right, buddy. So 4, would you say 5 go from here?
5 transfer from the B to the A. We already have 15 cars in. We're going to bring 5 more up.
Okay, sounds good, brother.
All right, see ya.
20 laps, right? I don't know what he said.
No green.
Did you say 20 laps?
20, yes, sir.
Okay. All right, 20 laps. Mark Pinsky and John Lepresto on the front row. Five go on, the rest will go home here, folks. All right, here we go. Green, green, green. Al Trevathan, second place. A little contact going on back here. He does get second. There's Craig Levan into the picture. Does take up third spot. And John Lepresto back to fourth. Corey Zatinsky, fifth place. That is the cutoff to make it to the A main, folks. Racer. Oh, we got a big pile up back here. I don't know if I can catch up to it or not. Matt Dixon involved in it. A couple other drivers. And that does bring out a caution. Well, let's go take a look here. Back in the field, and yeah, they're going to get together here. Looks to me like might have been Ross Phillips involved in that. Not really sure. Matt Dixon way down low there, and they're going to get a bunch of them gaggled up together here, and it looks like the 64 going to come into Matt Dixon. That is Brock Garris right there. Also collects the 005 of Braden Eiler. So the three of those make heavy contact there. That brings out the caution. We are back under caution. Pinsky still in the lead. Well, folks, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Twitch, wherever you're watching it at. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video. We'd appreciate that. You can check out our full schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com. Also follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. 5 go to the A main, the rest will go home. Nobody wants to go home tonight. Everybody ready to run real well here. They should be getting the green this time by here, folks. Single file restart because there was a caution and they did make one more in one lap, and they got the green. Mark Penske on the gas. Good battle going on back in the field, but remember, only 5 go on. Al Trevathan second. Craig Levan out of the inside in contact. Holy smokes! That put Penske into the wall there. And that did bring out a caution, I do believe. So Mark, no caution? Okay. All right, they're going to keep it going. Just contact here. But Penske way back in the field now. He's got a lot of hard work to do to get back up into that top 5. Trevathan into the lead. Craig Levan second. And Craig Levan does take over the lead. Oh, we got Trevathan up into the wall. Almost outside that top 5. We got others into the wall back there. Penske and a bunch of other ones collected. And that does bring out the yellow flag. So let's go see. Penske's still on his lid. Let's go check out what happened here to Mark Penske. There was a lot of contact going on out there. Penske way up high, does get into the wall right there. That started the whole ball of roll. It looks like when he tried to come down, he did ghost through a couple of cars, but he did collect the 156 there of Mike Molnar, and also the number 16 of Braden Mickley. So there's going to be a heavy contact between all of those. That's too bad. All right, back up front as they are under caution. Craig Levan in the lead. We got 18 laps to go. They've only made a couple of laps here, folks. Only a couple of laps in the books. Here we go. Back to green. Penske, Zatensky now. Craig Levan leading, Corey Zatensky second, John Lepresto in third, getting around Ross Phillips. Ross coming up on the inside there of John Lepresto. Presto way up high. Does hold off Ross Phillips, but Ross dives it down to the bottom. Looking for anything down on the bottom. Zatensky takes it to the bottom. That could have been his downfall right there. Lepresto gets a good run on the high side. Oh, and Corey Zatensky around, but no caution. He does lose a couple of positions, though. Ross Phillips easily slides into the third spot. Zatensky back to fourth now. Just inside is Kyle Trevathan. Just outside is Braden Eiler right now, and he's trying to make a run here on Kyle Trevathan. That is for the cutoff position. He does not want to go home. Penske, looks like Penske has taken his car behind the wall. We got another battle up front here. John Lepresto. Oh, into the wall he goes. Not what he wanted to do, because here comes Ross Phillips for third. And he's going to make that run on Lepresto. His car's clean and does not have any damage. Lepresto comes back on the outside, holds him off at the line, comes over in front of Ross Phillips, and Ross does a glide job on him there a little bit. And we got another one up into the wall, Braden Eiler, and he's going to lose that position. Phillips inside. Can't get that run out of the corners, though. Patinsky in fourth. He wants in. And fifth place right now goes to KR Stolfus, but he is battling hard there with Kyle Trevathan. KR wants to make it in as well. He does get a pretty good run there. Slide job on Kyle Trevathan, and does make it just inside that cutoff position. Back up front here, the four-way battle. Oh no! Craig Levan into the wall. He's spinning around in front of traffic, getting flipped and banged everywhere. And I think that might have threw a caution, folks. Boy, let's go back and take a look at that. That looked pretty rough. I would say there was some contact there somewhere, whether he got into the wall or whatever. Him, Lepresto, and Ross Phillips battling. Might have been right along in here somewhere. Oh, he just got really loose right there and actually caught the very corner of Ross Phillips' car. So that put Craig Levan way back in the field. Going to get a lot more damage, though, on his car. Alright, so that put John Lepresto in the lead. Alright, they got 11 laps to go, folks. 11 laps to go. Presto really turning up the heat here. This is great stuff. Corey Zatinsky, Ross Phillips. Should be a pretty good battle between these three. Some of the UWU drivers in there. Alright, on the gas. Here goes John Lepresto. Down there on the bottom, Corey Zatinsky, and we got KR Stolfus and Kyle Trevathan. These guys battling up. KR to the inside of Ross Phillips. May have something going on there. A little slide job up into Ross. Almost made contact. Trevathan just inside the window there, making it in, but he is not happy with that. He wants to be a little further ahead than that. Phillips. And we got a brand new leader, Corey Zatinsky, taking over the lead. John Lepresto now second, Ross Phillips third. Yes, KR making a really good run. Only the top five go on to the A main, so he's got to stay inside that top five. He is in fifth place right now. Matt Dixon, sixth. Doesn't appear to have anybody can have anything for Corey Zatinsky tonight, man. He is on rail. Ross Phillips the same. He's doing real well here tonight. Passing up John Lepresto, but here comes Kyle Trevathan making a march back. Fourth place for him. KR Stolfus in fifth. Trevathan trying to make up that ground he just lost a little bit ago there with some contact. Presto way up high. He is trying to get that run on Ross Phillips. Ross is just he's not going to move up to that high side just yet. He's not liking it up there. He's liking it on the bottom right now. Whatever works for you, you got to maintain. So he's just staying focused right now to hold on to that second place. Presto third. Al Trevathan fourth, and KR Stolpas now entering the picture. Right along here with KR for a minute. Watch this battle with between KR and Kyle Trevathan. KR slips just a little there, but not to worry. He's got Mike Molnar back far enough that it doesn't really. Not really a threat right now, so what KR needs to do is just stay focused here and try to hold on to that fifth spot. Up beside him here, John Lepresto battling side by side with Kyle Trevathan. And up front, Ross Phillips is catching up to Corey Zatinsky. Closes a little bit and then he loses a little bit, so that is a very, very tough battle going on between those two. Main thing is just to hold on to that top five. There's John Lepresto third, Kyle Trevathan fourth, and KR Stolpas fifth. And look who's trying to make it in, Mike Molnar, the new guy. He's trying to set the record right here, saying, I got the stuff to run with these guys, and I'm going to show it here tonight. And he's doing a great job of it. This is still a tight battle here between Kyle Trevathan and John Lepresto. Both of them will make it into the trophy or to the main event, the A main. I'm not sure, but I think that is the race, folks. Yes, that is the race. Race is over. So the top five moving in will be Corey Zatinsky, Ross Phillips, John Lepresto, Kyle Trevathan, and KR Stolpas. The rest will go home. That includes Mike Molnar, Matt Dixon, Ernie Williams, Danny Waller, and Brock Garris. They will go home. So congrats to the top five moving to the A main. That'll be coming up next year, folks. Don't go anywhere. Get that link sent out to all your friends. Get them in here for the main event. 40 laps of sheer intense racing. All right, they're going to let these guys, a few of the guys that made it into the A main, there's about 5 of them, they're going to go out here and tear up the track a little bit. So I'm enough free to kind of watch a little bit of dirt track racing here. Go get you something to drink and a snack and be ready for the A main here coming up in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, KR. Great driving tonight, buddy. Man, you drove your heart out tonight. Went from the D to the C to the B, and now making it into the A main. That's pretty awesome. All right, I think they're about calling it quits here, and we're about ready to move on to the A main here, folks. So stay with us. Be getting underway here in just a minute.
Good morning.
Hey, Ross, how you doing? Man, good run out there tonight, Ross. What's the track condition? What was the track conditions like when you were out there running?
Man, it's slick as grease. It was either off the throttle almost fully down on that bottom or hammered down up top, but you really had to move the wing around if you're going to run up top.
Well, I'll tell you what, it looked like you did a fantastic job keeping that car straight and in line tonight. But now you made it into the A main. This is going to really help you a lot in the point.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've missed a few weeks with the racing, so I'm not real sure where I'm sitting in points, but hopefully we'll have a good night. I'm going to try to make my way all the way up to the front and have a good hard charger from the C-Man.
Heck yeah, I don't blame you. All right, well, we'll let you go. Good luck out there. I don't want you to miss out on the meeting or anything there, so good luck, brother.
Appreciate it, buddy.
All right, let's see if we can get one more up here. Corey, I want to talk to Corey Zatinsky. Corey, you got a copy?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wow, Corey, what a run out there tonight for you.
Yeah, it was a good run. I had a little mess up there in the B main, but was able to gather it back up and do some work at the bottom there.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you what, you proved your way right up through there. It was pretty amazing the runs that you were getting and how you managed to pull out that. We were watching. You had a lot of fans in chat watching and rooting you on. So what do you think about the race coming up here? How you going to do?
I don't know. We'll see. I think the bottom's going to go away on me, and I don't know. I'm not very comfortable on the top here at this track, so we'll have to see.
All right. But we'll keep an eye on you, Corey. Good luck out there tonight. The best to you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. One more I wanted to talk to here. One I haven't talked to, and I don't think I've ever talked to him. John Lopresto, you got a copy? John Lopresto. John Lopresto. One more time. You got a copy? All right. Don't have a copy. All right. Let's. How about everybody's favorite here tonight, KR Stolfus? You got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Whoa! What a run there, brother. I mean, you made it from the D main to the C main to the B main, and now you're in the A main. What do you think about this race out here tonight?
Man, I'll tell you what, this is a crazy race. These DSRL League guys, they put on a heck of a show. All I can say is there's a reason why I'm a broadcaster most of the time. I'm not the best driver. So the fact that I made it into the A, I'm digging it.
Well, yeah, man. Well, you had a little fender bender there with Kyle Trevathan, I think, once, and somebody else, I forget. But you scraped through that and managed to pull out a top 5 for that B main, so that was pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think in the C main I had a little scrape with a Bell. Can't remember his first name, and I was going to clear him with momentum coming out of 4, but he just turned right up in front of me and I hit him. And then towards the end of the C main, he was in front of me again, and I wasn't going to check up the second time.
All right, brother. Well, you guys are getting about ready to go here, so I'm going to let you go. Good luck there, brother.
All right, thank you, and let's go MaxSpeedTV and UWU.
Yes, sir. Do it. All right. Okay, now how they do this is they're going to line up in the order that they ran, that they finished in the heat races, and also the that's not painted. I guess it will once they move. Or not the heat race, but the trophy dash. That'll be the front 10. Okay, and then from 11th back is going to be how they finished in the B main. So get ready for that, folks. It's going to be coming up here, A main. Now, what they do is when the pace truck pulls onto pit road, they will not go, even though it says go, 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 or green, green, green. They will not go, and then they've got 3 or 4 laps, I guess, to get things straightened out. Now, there'll be a big surprise for you here coming right up. They do the 4 wide salute here every week, folks, so stay focused on that. This is going to be pretty amazing stuff. Cars battling for the win here, and this is the best of the best. Out of the 43 that started, whittled it down to 20 drivers, and 20 of them going to go out here and race for that top spot. Pace truck's about to head in this time by, and it will not go. They will start lining up here, but they're going to do the 4 wide salute for everybody. But root them on, folks. Root them on. 4 wide salute. We want to see it. Pace truck's in. Here they go. Going to get ready for the 4 wide salute. I thought they were going to do it. Maybe they're not going to do it this week. They said they were going to do it every week. Here they go. They're getting ready. They're getting lined up. Here we go, folks. The typical 4 wide salute, the honorary 4 wide salute for every dirt race there ever was in racing. This is the way they do it right here. 4 wide. Look at that, folks. That is awesome. I'm telling you. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That just kind of gives you a tingly feeling all over right there, man. That is so awesome. Yes, sir. I love it. 4 wide salute. All right, they'll start peeling off now, and we got the leaders going to be retaking the lead here. Zach Rounds, Derek Walker on the front row. Trevor Royer, Nathan Davis in row 2, William Evans and Chad Miller in row 3, Anthony Lepresto and Roger Wagner in row 4. Jeff Peterson and John Batista, row 5. John Fiddler, Michael Sheridan in row 6. Abermundo and Britton Roxbury in row 7. Corey Zatinsky and Kyle Trevathan in row 8. Ross Phillips and John Lepresto in row 9. And Tim Smith and K.R. Stolfus back in row 10. Look for and watch Tim Smith to come alive. Alright, here we go, folks. I think they got one more lap to go around before they do get the green. And caution laps do count here, folks. They do count. Alright, they're ready to go. Tightening up the field. Zach Rounds hits the light pedal. Green, green, green. Chad Miller. Oh, man. Check up right there by Chad Miller. Right, Roger Wagner closed the gap on him. John Batista right there. I'm going to tell you what, the competition level here is just off the chain, folks. These guys are tremendous racers. Trevor Royer in the third. Nathan Davis still hanging on to fourth. Back here in the back, though, Anthony Lepresto, William Evans in a tight battle. We got a couple that got into one another. Michael Sheridan off the pace back here. A.R. Stolfus passes him. Tim Smith already up in the fourth place. He's coming. Taking that high side and taking the high road, or whatever you want to call it. And we got one into the wall there. Oh my. Who was that? Britton Roxbury. Upside down. Looked like he lost it coming out of the corner. That does bring out a caution here. Let's check it out here, folks. Down on the bottom, he is inside, looks like Corey Zatinsky right here. I'm sure there was some contact, but I think he just got out of shape right here. This is where he started getting out of shape. Corey Zatinsky was right on the outside. They do make a little contact, and it actually hooked Britton Roxbury into the wall, and he got hit by Roger Wagner, and that just kind of made matters even worse. So, and looks like the number 12 got into him too, Michael Sheridan. But no damage on these guys. Back up front, Zach Rounds still leading. Derek Walker second. Trevor Royer starting third. Nathan Davis fourth. Anthony Lepresto in fifth. Definitely coming along here quite nicely. Hey, Charles, didn't see you pop in here.
I secretly stuck in here like a ninja.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, watching your race, and we're already gearing up for the Northwest race.
Very cool. Well, the broadcast looks good, huh?
It does. It looks amazing.
Awesome. I'll tell you what, though. You know what I've been having trouble with? My graphics card getting hot. I don't know why.
Sounds like water cooling your future.
I've never had that problem before. Even all the testing, even all the testing we've done, I've never seen it. It's up to 65C. I mean, it's okay. I mean,
yeah, it's not too bad. It could be the sheer amount of cars too.
I've been doing it all night, even during the heat races and stuff. There's only 5 on the track. Oh well. And we'll get through it. Well, I'm glad it looks good. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the show here tonight. I notice the viewer count's been way down, but here we go. Back to green. Nate Davis on the outside, digging for Trevor Royer, trying to make something happen. Anthony Lepresto, boy, they're 3 wide back here. John Batista takes it 3 wide. Chad Miller coming up through, and he's got company there with John Fiddler. And here comes that one that everybody hates to see in the rearview mirror, Tim Smith. I mean, I would say probably the winningest driver here at DSRL. Wouldn't you agree, Charles?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would say before he come along, I would have probably put Zach Rounds in that window. But right now, I think Tim Smith might be beating him by a couple of wins. But he's up to 8th place. Zach Rounds still holding on to the lead. Derek Walker 2nd. Derek taking a look there on the inside of Zach Rounds for the lead. Coming to 30 to go. Next time by, folks. Nathan Davis 3rd now. Did get a run on Trevor Royer. And they are battling still side by side, though. Nathan's down on the bottom. Trevor up high. Both of them got different lines here, looking for as much speed as they can possibly get out of it. Fiddler in 6th place, right behind William Evans. Here comes Tim Smith, looking to the inside of Anthony Lepresto. He wants that 7th place. He is our points leader right now. I forgot to go over the points, if you could imagine that. There's too much going on tonight. Corey Zatensky 9th and Chad Miller 10th. Here comes Ross Phillips. He's been a factor pretty much all night long in every race he's been in. He's been doing extremely good. Oh, a little contact there with the inside wall, but he's okay. John Batista working up through the field in 12th place. Nathan Davis looks like he's finally, well, he hasn't actually technically cleared Trevor Royer, but he's working on it. Takes it clear down low. Trevor up on the high side. Trevor gets some huge runs off that high side. Right along here with Trevor for a minute and see what he sees. Fiddler back here 5th place, kind of out of it a little bit. When you can tell the difference between that low side and the high side big time. You take it down low, you got to lift off the gas, but we didn't hear Trevor Royer doing that. He's got his foot to the floor the whole way around. That's the difference between that high side and the low side. He's coming up on Derek Walker big time here. Derek's got a beer full of Trevor Royer. Background's getting away. Oh, Derek into the wall. That's going to let both of those guys get by. Trevor Royer and Nate Davis. He's back into it, though. He's not going to give up. 4th place back here for him. Fiddler in 5th. And now the battle here between William Evans and Tim Smith heating up. Smith up on the high side. William Evans, now they're going to swap, and it looks like Tim Smith gets that run and does do the slide job on William Evans. Can he come back? We got a caution, folks. Looks like Chad Miller going around. Let's take a look. Unbelievable racing. Guys,
it's been some good racing all night.
Man, I'm telling you. I don't know what happened here with Chad Miller, whether there was contact or if he just did that on his own, but that was enough to bring out the caution. He's up there close to that cushion and close to the wall. and he does get into the wall big time right there. Comes down and does tap the 421, and but he's able to continue on. That was Britton Roxbury. Up onto the wall goes Chad, and he's going to go around. So caution number 1 out on the track. I believe that's caution 2. So, excuse me, caution number 2. My bad. I don't know what's going on with trading paints tonight, Charles. It's been horrendous.
Yeah, I don't know if it just can't handle. We've seen a lot of people getting new paint jobs, so maybe it's overwhelmed right now.
I know. I've restarted it 6 times now. First, I had KR's paint, and after I started it, and I had his paint, and then when other people were saying that their paints weren't coming through, I restarted it again, and it's like everybody's paints went away. Some did, not all. And like I said, I've restarted it 6 times, and it hasn't made a bit of difference.
Yeah, they just need maybe a reboot, and it'll reset it. We'll try that. I'm sure it'll be good for the next race.
Yeah, I hope so. Is yours working right now?
It is indeed working. That's why I wonder sometimes it just needs to like shut the computer down, restart it, and maybe make a connection to their server or something that's not working.
Yeah, something's not right. Well, I apologize to the guys for it, but kind of out of my hands. All right, pace truck lights are out. They're going back green this time by single file restart. Trevor Royer 2nd, Nathan Davis 3rd, Eric Walker 4th, and John Fiddler 5th. Tim Smith is now up to 6th and coming. He didn't get that S on that car for nothing. He got it. They treat him like Superman out there. All right, pace truck's in, and there goes Zach Brown. Green is out. And up on the high side, Trevor Royer, Nathan Davis trying to make a move on the bottom. And got some company though. There's Eric Walker going back to 4th place. Nobody pitted. They did not want to lose that track position. We got one going backwards here. Ross Phillips going backwards. He's going to lose a bunch of position after some heavy contact there. What did you think about KR making it in? Huh? Charles? I guess he's not there now. Trevor Royer right there on Zach Rounds' back end, being on the hill again. Talk about close racing right there between those two. And Nate Davis out of the bottom. Getting run on Trevor Royer. Those two have been in this battle before. Eric Walker and Tim Smith. And a little block in there by, looks like blocking by Nathan Davis. He had to do to kind of slow Tim Smith's progress. Tim moves back up to the high side. Nate comes back and Tim gets around the jalopy there of Derek Walker. Derek goes back to 5th. Trevor Royer way up high. Nathan Davis on the bottom. Good racing. Those guys. Kyle Trevathan back here in 11th place. And him and Ross Phillips in a good battle. KR Stolfus hanging on at 13. Oh, wow. What happened there? Ouch. Corey Zatinsky goes around. Let's go check this out. Ow. That hurt. That hurt big time. It scared the heck out of me. Watching Corey Zatinsky here. Not sure what happened with him, but he flipped. And a couple of drivers did get into him. He gets into the wall and rides the wall for a little bit, but getting off that wall sometimes will shoot you down right in front of traffic. That's exactly what he did, but he locked it up. But here come KR Stolfus, I believe that was. Yep, and he gets into him big time. Just a head-on collision there. Michael Sheridan involved in it. Roger Wagner gets by on the outside. So a lot of cars are going to be involved in it. Some of them sitting on pit road and others holding on to the lead. Zach Brown. So your top 5, Zach Rounds, Trevor Royer, Nate Davis, Tim Smith, and John Batista. That's your top 5 right now. We got 12 laps to go right now. We'll probably have about 10 to go when we get the green. Well, Ray, I have mine set to delete everybody's paints when I leave the session. So that's why a lot of, you know, you can't keep all that. I deleted them one time. I had 11 gigs of paints. That was unbelievable. Well, it looks like Corey Zatinsky and William Evans takes their cars behind the wall. Derek Walker's on pit road. Not sure exactly what happened to him. But we're about to go back green here, folks. Pace truck's going to head in here in just a minute. Coming around out of turn 4, pace truck moves in, and there goes Zach Rounds on the live pedal. Good jump start there. Nathan Davis in 3rd. Here comes Tim Smith to the bottom, and he's going to get a twofer out of it. No, they come back on the outside. He stays on the inside of Nathan Davis. And John Batista joining in on the fun. He says, hey guys, hello, I want in on this fun. And now Tim Smith, oh, we got another caution back here. It looks like Chad Miller going around. Let's go see what happened to Chad. Might have been some contact here. I don't know. We'll catch up with him here in just a second and see what happened to Chad Miller. There's a little wiggle there out of the corner. And, oh, he got into the inside wall. That would probably do it. And KR is going to get into the side of him and kind of help him on around. Wow, close call there for a couple of guys that barely snuck by. But he's going to go to the back of the field. Looks like he's taking his car behind the wall. Chad Miller out of the race. Well, Zach Rounds has got to be loving life right now because they're going to have a short stint to the end here. Probably about 5 laps to go when they get the green. He can just hold off Trevor Royer, Tim Smith, Nathan Davis, and John Batista. He'll be doing really good. I'm just really impressed with the run that Tim Smith has had here tonight. You don't get to be the points leader, I guess, by sitting back, but part of the UWU guys with the big S on that car is for Superman, and it's just absolutely about perfect right there. That pretty much says it all. Now let's see what they can do here. All right, lights are out. We're going to have a 5-lap shootout to finish this up here, folks. Zach Rounds, Trevor Royer, Tim Smith, Nathan Davis, and John Batista. The pace truck's about ready to head in, and here we go. This should be the last restart. Pace truck is in, and here goes Zach Rounds. Green is out. Good restart for them guys. Nathan Davis 4th place. John Batista 5th. This is where the battle begins back here. John Fiddler coming up through the field. He's into 6th. He wants up there inside that top 5. He wants those points, valuable points that these guys get. And boy, look at this. Nathan Davis now on the inside of Tim Smith. There's 4 of them up here running right beside each other. Look at this. 3 wide, folks. Tim Smith up the middle. John Batista moving in. He takes over third spot. Where did he come from? I don't know. What a job for John Batista. Tim Smith just trying to stay steady with it here right now. He's back in 6th place, battling with Britton Roxbury. Roxbury's been through a lot tonight to get here, but he's made it. And he gets by John Batista and goes into 6th place. Nate Davis, John Fiddler. These guys side by side. Trevor Royer trying to hold them guys off. He won 2nd place. Zach Brown's out there cruise mode right now with a 1.3 second lead, and we have a caution. That's going to end the race, folks. I'm telling you right there. Anthony Lepresto going to get heavy damage on that car. So let's go back and take a look real quick here before they do finish this race, but it will finish under caution.
White flag, nice and smooth.
Not what we wanted to see. We wanted to see that baby go green the rest of the way, didn't we? Anthony Lepresto digging here on the bottom. And now he's back up to the top. I'm going to say he probably got into the wall again. No contact there between him and Ross Phillips.
Checker flag.
And that, yeah, he's going to get caught up into it. But anyhow, we got to get back up here for the winner, Zach Rounds. We'll bring it home here tonight, folks, with the win. So congratulations to him. Very, very good battle up here in the front between these top 5. This was pretty amazing stuff.
Checker flag.
All right, well, we'll get these guys up here just a minute and talk to them. So don't go anywhere. Listen in and see how these drivers feel about tonight's race. All right, we caught up with Zach Rounds. Zach, how you doing tonight? Congrats on your win.
Well, doing great. I came in. I guess I didn't really know what I was expecting. I know I got a podium last week, so I guess I was going to try to carry that momentum into this week and at least shoot for a top 5. After my qualifying run, qualifying 14th. I wasn't quite sure, where I was going to start my heat race, where I was going to, really finish in the heat race. I was just going to shoot, and luckily that high side in the heat race came in, got top 2, put this in the dash, and had a hell of a dash run. And I was allowed to, came from the back to the front, and that pretty much gave me the track position in the main here, and the track position is huge with this stacked field, so glad I was able to stay up front.
Well, I said this during the broadcast, and I didn't mean anything derogatory about it, but you were probably one of the winningest drivers in the league, and then along comes Tim Smith. Probably made him the winningest racer out there now. But you come back tonight and you win again. The competition is so strong here. What do you attest to you not being up there all the time like we've seen in the past? Just the Tim Smith method there, or what?
I was actually saying that to my to Twitch earlier. My followers there, I was saying I won the championship last year, and I guess me and Tim pretty much switched roles, but it's kind of like everything. You see it in all types of forms of racing. People have their seasons or their years, and Tim's rocking right now. So it doesn't really help that I've been really running a lot of late models lately. So hopping back into these things, it's almost like kind of wiping off the cobwebs the first half of the night every night. But yeah, I mean, I pretty much, I guess, like I said all season last year, I really want to go in and shoot for podiums and be the consistent, yeah, it's cool to get the win today. I know Tim damn near made it all the way up to the front, so it was kind of making me a little nervous seeing him pull up the leaderboards like that fast. but yeah, it's just his year, our season, and no, he's doing a hell of a job. So
Yes, sir. Well, you had to work a lot through the field there tonight, as you know, as far as going D main, C main, B main, all the way up through. Man, it was really, really difficult. There was a lot of great racing out there, and for you to make it to the A main had to mean a lot. And then you pull out the win. Are you surprised at that win, or how you feel about that win?
it's the dash surprised me. I started ninth in the dash, and to come home with that win, that's what really surprised me. Just because, like you said earlier, the field is so stacked. I mean, shoot, you got to call it a good night if you can pass, 2, 3, 4 of these guys, and to pass the 9 of the top guys in the league. I think I don't know if I call that luck or a little bit of skill and luck, or what they were doing on the high side. I don't know. I just held my line and was able to walk away with that. And then, yeah, the big thing with the track position is everything. Like I said, so yeah, I guess I'm a little surprised that I was able to stay up there. About halfway through the race, it seemed like I was able to pull away a little bit. I think I was pulling away pretty much every restart. So I got a little more comfortable, thinking that I could stay up there. The bumps on the front stretch were gnarly. I think we were damn near getting all 4 tires off the ground. So that was making me a little nervous. It was really offsetting the car going into turn 1. But no, after the first, about halfway through the race, the restarts, I was able to pull away on those green flag runs. So I was starting to feel more and more comfortable, which I normally do when we lose some fuel in these cars. So I get quicker and quicker. So
very good. All right. Well, before you go celebrate your win here tonight, anybody you want to give a shout out to or thanks?
Yeah, like always, shout out to the DSRL crew putting this on. Roger puts a lot of work behind the scenes, which is pretty awesome. And then like to thank you guys, MaxSpeedTV, putting this show on. The broadcast is always awesome to go back and watch. And then I'd like to thank E7 Racing, the team that I'm on. They do a hell of a job. We always help each other out. We've been doing really strong in our finishes pretty much wherever we go. So it's cool to carry that momentum everywhere. All my Twitch viewers, followers, thank you for supporting me on that end of things. Water Truck Productions, Drew Hirchko, it's his video business that he's starting up, or I don't know if you want to call it a business, a little side gig. And he's made a couple badass team videos. So I like to thank him, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, Zach. Well, we'll see what you can do next week. Good luck, and congrats again.
Yeah, and congrats to Trevor and John there. I know Trevor was giving me a hell of a run that whole race. So
sure was. He was keeping the pressure on you, buddy. All right, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you.
All right, we're catching up here with second place, Trevor Royer. Trevor, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you managed to hold on to second, and looked like a pretty difficult thing to try to hold on to second. And you were right up there with Zach for the longest time. Was there anything you could have done different to get by him?
I don't know. I had one good chance at him, I thought, and I went to go put a slider on him, and he went down low and blocked me, and that was really the only good chance I had the whole race. Early in the race, Nate got by me, so I dropped back to 4th, and then I started running the high line and ended up getting that to work out pretty well for me. And then Derek made a mistake, and I capitalized on that and spent the rest of the races trying to catch Zach, but he was pretty much gone.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a great racing out there tonight. You managed to hang on to second, and that's got to really feel good coming into tonight. Knowing that the competition level is extreme in this league. I mean, I've never seen competition this strong. This is pretty amazing. This should be a big help for you in the points here tonight. But man, what were you doing thinking about Tim Smith coming up? He came from way back in the field. He is Superman. He's gonna take advantage of every situation and look at different angles. What were you doing? Were you doing a little mirror drive and seeing him coming up through the field?
Honestly, I didn't even realize how far up he was until the one caution, and he was sitting in 4th, and I was like, oh God, here we go.
I know it. Everybody dreads to see him in the rearview mirror, don't they?
Yeah, he's fast. He's always fast. He's the one to beat.
Well, you're pretty doggone good tonight too, Trevor. You come home second, man. This is really good. Well, anybody you'd like to give a thank you out to for your second place finish before you get out of here?
You guys at Max Speed, DSRL, always put on a great show. You guys do great work, and my team, Kings of Dirt, they're very happy to be a part of that team, and just everybody watching. Hope they enjoyed it.
All right, Trevor. Well, we'll see you next week, brother.
Thanks, bud.
Sir. John Fiddler, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Well, John, you managed to pull out a third-place finish here. It was looking a little bleak there for a while. Like Nathan was pretty fast, and Tim Smith coming up through there. You guys battled it so hard. John Batista. And, man, I'm telling you what, that was some great racing there right in that pack, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they, there for a while. I was falling back in the middle. At the beginning of the race, I felt good, and then in the middle, I was like, oh, that was the end for me. I thought the car just fell off, and then I think I went from 11th to 4th back to, I think, 6th or 7th. And then, after that last caution really helped me, and I figured out the wing and everything, and got around him there at the end. I was really hoping for one more lap. I thought maybe I had something for Royer. I couldn't tell in that shorter run, but it was a lot of fun.
Well, it looked like a lot of fun. How much did the track change from the beginning of the race to the end?
I don't know. I stuck it on the bottom and never left.
Never left.
I'm not real confident in these cars, so it was one of those. I felt confident on the bottom, and that's where I kept it the best that I could. So really, I mean, it was slickened off quite a bit there on the bottom, but I left it there, and it was either the bottom or nothing for me.
Well, okay, because I've seen a lot of guys. They were getting some huge runs off that high side. I've seen, but if you stuck it out there on the bottom, I mean, you never gave up with it. So that's probably the best thing for you. If it's working, you don't want to change it up. So, but you did that slide job on Nathan Davis there and got by him. What was that like? I mean, I know you and Nathan were battling really hard there toward the end.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I know Tim and Nate were battling really hard, and I was behind them on that restart, and I didn't. I don't know. I lost them. I didn't see them in my rear view, and I didn't see them in front of me. So I know they were above me. We were 3 wide there for a little bit, and I just got to stick on the bottom, and that middle didn't seem like there was anything there. And I don't know. Like I said, I kept it on the bottom. I didn't see anybody, and I just put it to the floor and hoped we came out good, and we got lucky and did that time.
All right. Well, anybody you want to thank, John, for your third place finish?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my team, Elite 7 Racing. I'm a great group of guys. Water Truck Productions, Drew Hirchko, he does a great job. You, Rudy, there at MaxSpeedTV, Roger, and all those race control guys, DSRL, they do a great job. And just like to congratulate Trevor and Zach. It was a great run by them guys.
All right, John. Well, congrats again, and we'll see you back here next week and see what you can do with these guys.
Yeah, let's hope we have the same luck we did tonight.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, let's run down through the finishing order here. Zach Rounds coming home with the win. Trevor Royer finishing second. John Fiddler third. Nathan Davis fourth. Tim Smith with a 5th place finish. That's our points leader. John Batista 6th. Ross Phillips 7th. Kyle Trevathan 8th. Michael Sheridan 9th. And John Lopresto in 10th. K.R. Stolfus with an 11th place finish. Congrats to him for on that. Roger Wagner 12th. Bob Ramundo 13th, Britton Roxbury 14th, Anthony Lopresto 15th, Jeff Peterson 16th, Chad Miller 17th, Derek Walker 18th, Corey Zatinsky 19th, and William Evans rounds out the top 20. The rest, they don't get any points, but you can see there was 43 drivers here tonight, so pretty amazing field, a lot of great racing. And again, congratulations to our winner, Zach Rounds, for DSRL Dirt Slinger Series 360 series here at USA Tonight. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. We appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.